Welcome to the Sims Complete Guide of Gardening Collection and Skills Required and Packs Needed. In this video, you are going to be fully educated on how to complete the current gardening collection. Now, bearing in mind there are a couple of packs that I still don't have. Just the latest ones: apartments, wedding, werewolves, there's 6 garden growing together, but with the video that I have, I've been able to complete the milestone just with the packs that are available that I'm going to show you all about. So have fun, stay tuned and listen closely. First on our list is the packs needed in order to complete this collection. So each pack has a different symbol, and I'm going in order of my picture. Is the seasons, which has the clouds and the sun. Then going down, eco lifestyle, cottage living, realm of magic, vampires on the other side, island adventures, get to work, outdoor retreat, jungle of adventure, and stranger world. So these packs are needed in order to complete this collection. Skills that are useful while completing this collection. Obviously gardening is going to be the skill that you are completing, which is a whole other learning experience as you go. Fishing helps you with your fertilization. It's a really great source of fertilization. Herbalism will help you when you go to the outdoor retreat pack and you have to collect the chamomile and elderberries and all of that. If you have herbalism, it allows you to unlock them to identify the non-identifiable plant. Vamporic lore, you do research on the computer and then you buy the Vamporic lore books, and then this allows you to unlock the vamporic ingredients such as plasma fruits, garlic, and all of that. Garlic I think you can unlock without the skill. Rocket skill, because eventually you're going to have to travel through the wormhole in order to get the fang flower, the quill plant and the glow orb, as well as the unidentifiable fruit objects that you're going to have to explore space, not going through the wormhole. Flower arranging is a skill that you can greatly benefit from this collection. Once you've unlocked quite a few of the more rare plants such as orchids and dahlias, those are quite, and roses, you can get a lot of money. It's a huge money making asset to learn the skill. Mixology, you can make the vampire drink and the drink of death, I can't remember what it's called, but there's a lot that you can use with mixology. And then fitness helps you with your fishing, which helps you get your gardening better fish. So they're all interlinked. Next up we have the bee box. The bee box is quite cool, as you can collect your own honey, but the bees can be temperamental. There have been theories on Facebook, on the Facebook Sims page, where fans have suggested on how to calm your Sims down, for example having classical music outside, or if you have flower arranging skill, scented crocus flowers, but your Sims do get stung if they are unhappy, and you can be tempted by the honey, and eating the honey gives you a really positive mood. There are several different ways to get seed packs from the Sims. You can either click on the pot plants and select purchase seeds. As your Sims gardening skills increase, the availability to different seed packs will increase as well. You can also use cheese oils, of course. This allows you to more availability. The seed packs are herbs, fruits, flowers, vegetables, rare, uncommon, magic, the cactus, I can't remember what the actual pack is called, farmer, fruits and vegetables, and then obviously your seasons has the different seasons, so your fall, winter, summer and spring. And there's different ways of going about collecting these. You can go into your phone and purchase the seed packs from your shopping list, and you can also go onto the computer and collect them from the computer by ordering and purchasing seeds. Some of the plant collectibles are quite difficult to get, so you have to go through a little bit of a procedure. One of them is the bizarre fruit in Strangerville. You have to go open your maps and go to Strangerville, and once you go into Strangerville, you're going to click on the 8 bells bar. Then you're gonna find the vendor that's around that area. It only opens at 8 a.m. You're gonna buy the items, and then it has the bizarre fruit. Once you've selected it, it'll appear in your collections. Cottage Living is one of my favorite packs. I'm going to be doing a video separately on this pack. There are quite a few new plants that are added to the collection. One of the hardest ones to get is the mysterious mushroom. In order to collect the mysterious mushroom, you have to go to Bramblewood and inspect the garden cottage, where you'll then find the creature. You have to accept weird errands to run with the creature. One that specifically allows you to gain the mysterious mushroom. It's the only way to get the mysterious mushrooms. Other fruits from this pack include the chocoberry, blueberry and raspberry, and then there's the different mushrooms: lovely mushroom, charming mushroom, verdant mushroom, spicy mushroom, nightly mushroom, and the mysterious mushroom. And lastly, the new thing is oversized crops. With the Eco Living Lifestyle pack, the only new thing that in terms of gardening is the soybean. You can also collect soy wax, which allows you to use it for the candle wax making. Also, there are the vertical gardening planting things that allow you to I don't know, I usually just use it for berries and herbs, but it's quite a nice feature. The forbidden fruit plant. I have done a video in my channel somewhere along last year where I've done a video of how you plant this tree, but the steps that you have to take, you can do the plant sim challenge, which I don't do. I cheat and I unlock the rare plant seed packets. Once you've unlocked enough rare seed packets, you should unlock all the magic beans and complete that collection of your collections list, which is quite cool. Nice and easy way of doing it. I've never done the plant sim challenge. Each magic bean is a different emotion: uncomfortable, playful, sad, angry. And what you do is you buy this tree stump in the outdoor pack. You have to use the cheats to get it, if I'm not mistaken, and you plant all the magic beans in. You have to have one of each kind. You have to water the plant, and then once you've watered the plant, it will grow this beautiful tree, and then you say explore tree, and then that'll allow you to collect this magical fruit plant, and it grows a tree aside from the tree that you've already grown. With the vampire pack, there are 3 plants that are released. The garlic is already available if you click on your plant folder. You can also learn Vampiric lore through the computer, researching Vampiric lore, and then it unlocks tombs, and then while you unlock tombs, you unlock plants such as the plasma fruits, which you can put into your fridge and make plasma drinks if you're some vampire, and then the wolfsbane plant. I haven't really played with the vampire pack that much, so I don't know the other benefits, but I do know there is a drink that you can make with the mixology using those ingredients, so it is quite a useful pack to have. The money tree is quite an easy one to get. You just have to earn 5,000 points in your reward system. Once you've earned 5,000 points, then you can go and buy a new money tree. then it will show up in your inventory and then you can plant it. Sometimes I struggle to get it to plant properly and then I graft it onto another plant and then it works perfectly. But that's another way to make cash. The Realm of Magic pack has 2 magic plants, the Valerian plant and the Mandrake plant. So these are used in spells and stuff, and they're really easy to unlock in the seed packets. The Jungle Adventure pack is a whole new pack in itself. I'll be doing a review on that pack. In terms of gardening collection, you unlock the Emotion Berry tree, which has 7 emotion berries, and each berry has a different emotion which you can give to your sim. Then there's also the avocado tree, the plantain, which basically are bananas, and then the black beans. For the unidentifiable fruit plant, you have to go through the rocket spaceship, and you have to make sure that it is fully upgradable. Then you have to explore the explore space option, and then you're gonna get 2 options. You're either gonna get the challenge is called the trials, and you have to choose the swamp, not the jungle. So search the swamp and then leave the weapon or take the weapon. Now each one's going to come up with a different option, and then you'll get your UFO, which is the unidentifiable fruit object, yeah. And this is what it looks like when it's planted. And in the space option, you also have the quill plant, the glow orb, and the fang flower, which are all available if you travel through the wormhole. Obviously, you have to check what season they're available for. You can also get lucky and obtain these at the shopping center vendors in the Bramblewood Cottage Living pack. We also have our Island Living pack. Obviously, this is very together in sync with the seasons. So these plants are only going to be available at the correct season, which is why I put that list up at the beginning of the video. These plants are the coconut, the pineapple, the kava root, the tara. The cow plant is quite an unusual plant, cowberry plant. It has quite a few interactions. It's also a seasonable plant. So it can offer you cake. I always recommend to save just in case the cow can actually eat you and kill you. But if you are successful, in which case my sim was in this scenario, once your sim eats the cake offered by the cowberry plant, it will swallow her, and then it will provide her with milk. And then you can get the cow essence milk, which it can be used for quite a few various different things. It's also just quite funny to watch. If you're one of those sims that are trying to find ways to kill off your sim, you can definitely try this a few times. So yeah, that is quite an interesting gameplay. We have our outdoor tree game pack, and this one is also a really fun one. It's one of the ones that has a hidden world in the deep forest. There are a couple of the plants that are actually in the main camping grounds. The chamomile and the toxic chamomile are there, and then the elderberry and the noxious elderberry are there, as well as sage and basil and fruit. Then we have, for each plant that you have like poisonous ones. So the chamomile, toxic chamomile, elderberry, noxious elderberry, fire plant, poisonous fire plant, huckleberry, muckleberry, and then your marl mushroom and your false marl mushroom. Now you need to have the herbalism skill in order to identify them, because they'll come up when you click on them. Also in season, you have to go to the list again and write down what season these come up in. It'll click harvest unidentified plant, even if it has the name there. Then you have to go into your inventory, click on the plant and attempt to identify which you need your herbalism skill for. We also have Patchy the Scarecrow. If you go into your outdoor equipment and buy Patchy, he actually comes alive and your sim can interact with him, which is quite cool. We also have the gardening career where your sim can become a botanist or gardener, or the other option is to become a flower arranger, so that is quite cool. Once you become quite good at your gardening and your garden skill goes up, it becomes easier to garden bigger areas. So instead of selling each individual plant, you can select supercell, so you can make quite a lot of money. You can also harvest all instead of harvesting just each plant. Other interactions include collecting microscopic sample, which you'll take to the microscope and then you can analyze the sample. You can talk to your plant, you can fertilize your plant. The best fertilizers are strawberries and grow fruit and roses and fish. And then you can take a cutting and you can graft this onto another plant. Grafting creates a spliced plant option, and there are many different options to play with. Your plants have 5 different levels of evolution. I can't remember the exact order, but good, excellent, magnificent, and the higher your evolution of your plant, the more money you'll make. And also if you are interested in going to the festivals in the Bramblewood Cottage Living, then you'll get a higher price for your plant being in a better evolution level. There is a freelance botanist aspiration, which is just for gardening, and it teaches you all your basics about gardening. You start off with planting plants, watering plants, weeding plants. Every level that you level up in gardening skill allows different interactions. Like evolving only comes after level 3 or level 5, and it's better to wait till level 8 once you want to try the cowberry plant to plant it. And there's the grow fruit tree challenge, which unlocks a different plant box, so you can have a lot of fun with the gardening aspiration and the gardening collection, and just in gardening in general, which you can then put the ingredients into your fridge and cook with fresh ingredients, and you can eat them also straight from your inventory.